Hey guys, it's me Christy and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my 25 bookish facts about me. So let's get into it. Fact number 1. I don't lend books to people, mainly because I had one bad experience with it, and I gave someone a book of mine. It was marked by, I don't remember her name. That was freshman year of high school, and I never saw it again. So I don't lend books to people at all, unless I know that they're gonna take really good care of it and return it back to me in the same condition I gave it to them in. Number 2, I definitely prefer paperbacks over hardcovers, mainly because the dust jacket on the hardcovers gets super messed up when I read the books. So paperbacks forever, but kudos to the hardbacks because they have beautiful cover designs. It's gorgeous, but paperback over hardback for sure. Number 3, a lot of people cannot listen to music when they read. I'm not one of those people. I love listening to music when I read. I don't do it all the time, and usually it's like score music, nothing with lyrics or anything. It's like intense music, but I definitely love listening to music while I read. I don't do it all the time, mainly because I like to immerse myself into the story. Fact number 4, I just recently started annotating my books. Well, my current read, The Lonely Hearts Hotel. I think I annotated maybe one page and it was actually pretty good. I should get used to annotating my books. I happen to be going back to school, so being in an English major, I'm definitely gonna have to learn how to annotate my books. Number 5 is the first series that got me reading was the Daughters of the Moon series. And they have a special place in my heart. If you don't know, let me show you. Boom! It was like magic. This is one of the first books I picked up when I was in 7th grade. 6th or 7th, I'm pretty sure it was 7th. It was in one of my favorite classes. It was a reading class or a study hall. I think it was a reading class though. And she had this closet full of amazing books. And it's beautiful, cute little cover. And I read the back and I was like, okay, I have to read this. And I read every single one, except for the last one. This series is what drove me to read so many books. And it's why I have my own little mini library. So Lynn Ewing, thank you so much for making life way better. Fact number 6, if I had to pick a book boyfriend, it would definitely be Patch Cipriano from the Hush Hush saga. Amazing series. He's the bad boy type of character. Who wouldn't fall for that? Even though it's words, it's a book, I can just picture him in my head and he is perfection. He's my book boyfriend forever. Fact number 7, I don't read a lot of classics, but if I had to pick one out of the few that I've read, it would definitely be The Odyssey by Homer. Read that in my freshman year of high school. Obsessed with it. I wanted to read it again. I didn't. I will. Gonna hit Barnes & Noble real quick to read the Odyssey. And I want to read the Iliad. Leave a comment in the comment section if you've read either one of those. And if you've read the Iliad, should I read it too? Fact number 8. I have no problem DNFing a book. If I'm not interested in the book, if it's not drawing me in with the characters and the plot and the setting and the tropes, on to the next. I used to feel super, super bad about it. It used to make me want to cry. I don't want to DNF a book, of course not. I have no problem with that now. Fact number 9. I used to read every single book that I had out loud. I didn't care what. I might whisper if I was in public, but every single book I had, I read out loud. Fact number 10. I think I've only listened to audiobooks in school. Never of my own free will at home. Never thought to do it. I want to read it. I don't want someone reading the book to me, but I might change up how I read and try an audiobook. Any suggestions? Leave it in the comments. Fact number 11. Dust jackets have to come off of hardcovers if I have them, and I do. Every single time I read a hardcover book, I take the dust jacket off just for the sake of preserving that beautiful cover design. The dust jacket has to come off. It's a rule. It's a law. Said that in my first video. They have to go off. Fact number 12. I have not hopped on to the fantasy genre bandwagon. I might have to change that. Booktubers and bookstagrammers that I listen to and watch give some really great suggestions of fantasy books. I'm not that big of a fantasy fan, mostly because I kind of stick with my own romance, paranormal romance, contemporaries. Fantasy is definitely something I really want to get my hands dirty in. So if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments. Fact number 13, I am still very much into YA books. It's kind of hard to get away from them because I spent so much time reading them a couple years back in my younger years. I'm not that old. YA will always have a special place in my heart. That's where I started reading. They're great. They're cute. Especially the YA high school stories. Those are really cute to me. Fact number 14. I think I've maybe only read about 2 nonfiction books. Not a big fan. I am forever into fiction. Always and forever. Nonfiction, here and there, every blue moon, not too often. Fact number 16. I used to read a lot of books on Wattpad. If you don't know what Wattpad is, it is an app where readers and writers alike can put their stories out there, and you can read maybe your best friend's story that she wrote in the 6th grade and she put it on Wattpad. I don't have that app anymore. It makes me feel nostalgic just to think about it, but I used to read every single book possible on Wattpad. There are some hidden gems, a ton of hidden gems on Wattpad. Fact number 17, I said this on my Instagram. I can't read more than one book at a time, mainly because I just like to immerse myself into one setting, one set of characters, one plot. That is enough for me. I tried doing 2 a couple months ago. Didn't work. Reading more than one book at a time honestly makes me want to DNF one of them because I'm so frustrated. I'm trying to keep up with 2 books. Not for me, definitely. Fact number 18. Some people like their books to be a little beat up, a little bent out of shape. I don't like that. I need my books in great condition, which leads back to number 1. I don't lend books to anybody, but I love to have my books in great condition. New, fresh pages for me. Now, if I want my books to be a little beat up, then that will be me. I will do that. But as of now, no. I need them in perfect condition. Fact number 19, of course I judge a book by its cover. Oh God, all the time. If I go to Barnes & Noble and I see a great title and I see the author's name and the cover isn't looking too cute, on to the next. See ya. I judge a book by its cover. Don't judge me. As I say, I judge a book by its cover. It's okay. You can judge me. It's fine. Still love you. Fact number 20. I am a proud Ravenclaw. All my Ravenclaws. I love all of you. all the other Harry Potter houses, Hogwarts houses, I love you too, but I am a Ravenclaw. I found out that I was a Ravenclaw from Pottermore.com, signed up with my email, took all the little quizzes. At first, I was a Slytherin, but then I took it again and again, and I got Ravenclaw more than anything. So I'm like a mix of Slytherin and Ravenclaw, but Ravenclaw proud. Fact number 21. I am definitely a fan of standalones. I love a good series, a good saga, but I will always like standalones, which is why I'm a huge fan of paranormal romances. There are a ton of standalones that I could just read forever and go on and on and on, even though they're a part of the same collection. You don't have to read them in order. You can read them however you want, but they are standalones, and I prefer that over series. Fact number 22, I don't organize my bookshelf. I have a reason, I promise. It's mainly because I have no idea how I want to organize my bookshelf. Currently trying to get my hands on another bookshelf and replace the one I have. I want two. It's gonna be white and it's gonna be so pretty. I don't organize my books, but I will when I get my hands on another bookshelf, because right now my books are just stacked on top of each other, as the other ones are just standing up all perfect. There's just 5 stacked on each other. It bothers me to no end. That will be fixed, I promise. Fact number 23, I definitely prefer print books over ebooks. I have no problem reading an ebook, but there's just something about having the physical copy in my hands. It's just, I feel the pages, I feel like I'm in the story, I feel more immersion. That is my number one thing with reading. I want to be immersed into the world that I'm reading. So I definitely prefer print books over ebooks. No shame to ebooks. I think I have a couple, but print all day. Fact number 24. I will never, ever stop reading. No matter what. Reading is one of the most important things in my life. It's gotten me through so much that life has thrown at me. Reading is fundamental, and reading is just something that just will never get old. It will never get tired, for me at least. So reading has that special place in my heart, and I will never give up reading. Fact number 25, paranormal romance is my all-time favorite genre. It will forever be my favorite. That's actually the second genre I started reading after YA, because paranormal romance is a little more adultish, so I had to wait a little bit to get those, where my parents would have been bugging. But paranormal romance, favorite genre of all time. Psychological thrillers, it's catching up, but paranormal romance forever. All right, you guys, that was my 25 bookish facts about me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys later.